Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Ben, and today I'm going to do a quick little wrap up of the things I read and some of the things I did for the months of June and July. Except for the fact that it has been really hot and humid over the past couple of months, it has been fantastic. I got through 5 books in June, and I got through 1 book in July, which I technically started in June and didn't finish until yesterday, which was the last day of July. So I think they kind of even themselves out a little bit. Yeah, let's go with that. Guys, I want to get serious right here, right now. I have run into a problem this past couple of months that I never realized and never even thought would happen to me. I cannot marathon TV shows anymore. At all. I can maybe watch 1 or 2 episodes and it's done. I feel like I have more important things to do and I'm gone. Grad school has ruined me for marathoning TV shows. And it's killing me because it's one of my favorite things I used to do. I sat there and I tried to watch the end of Supernatural, catch up on it, the stuff that I've missed. Arrow and Flash and Legends of Tomorrow. I've tried to catch up on all that stuff and I can't get through more than 1 or 2 episodes at a time because it just feels like there's something more important I should be doing. And it's driving me insane. Now, that being said, I have caught up on all those shows that I wanted to catch up on: Supernatural, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, Flash, and I'm actually going through Death Note again because I can't remember a lot of the details from that show. I just can't. It just slipped out of my mind at some point, and it's almost like watching it for the first time again, which is fantastic. Over the past 2 months, I have really enjoyed going over and hanging out with friends and playing games pretty much all night long, playing board games, which I have missed so much. I didn't really realize how much I missed it until I started playing again. But it has been fantastic getting to hang out with them and just having a good time. The first book I got to this month was American Gods by Neil Gaiman, and I did enjoy this book, although it felt like it lost steam there towards the middle, and it took a while for it to just kind of get back up again. But any story with any sort of mythology in there, I am going to eat it up like crazy, and I really enjoyed this book. The next book that I checked out was actually because of my doctor. He told me I should incorporate more fruits and veggies into my diet, so I checked this one out. It was on my homepage on Audible. It's called Proteinaholic, and it is a very repetitive book. I knew a lot of the facts that were in there before I listened to it, either through my own research or my doctor telling me in his office. So there was a few little bits of information I got from it, but other than that, it was just all right. I'm still gonna have my burgers and steak though. After that, I listened to the second book in the King's Dark Tidings series by Cal Cade, and I actually enjoyed this one a little more than I did the first one. I am not a huge fan of a story with a super overpowered main character. There's nothing that could touch them in this story. There's no threat to them. They're just kind of walking through the world. Usually in a fantasy story, where there's an overpowered main character, there's an overpowered villain that's in there that eventually they'll meet and have this hopefully epic fight. But in this story, there's been no mention of any sort of dark force, and he's just prancing through this world, no problem. You can't connect with the character. There's just nothing there, and there's no threat. There's no threat at all. So I'll read book 3. It comes out this year in the fall at some point, but it's just not one of those stories that really grabbed me and brought me into the story. It's just, I really don't like to leave things unfinished, so I'm going to be going ahead and finishing this series because I think the 3rd book is the last book. And after that, I started my marathon of the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. I got through books 1 through 3, and I've started book 4. I'm on page maybe 70 or so, and I'm really enjoying those books, following these characters and picking up on different references from different Stephen King movies I've seen. I haven't read very many Stephen King books, but I'm sure if I had, I'd be picking up on a lot more references than I am right now. And I plan on rereading this series after I've read more of his books. But for now, I'm just kind of going through this series and seeing what's there and seeing what I can pick up on. So that's going to be it for my little summer wrap up. As always, you guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye.